Alright, so now that we have our measurement, we need to try and figure out how we can convert that to the volume. So we have our height, which is 5 7/8 inches. Diameter, which is 2 3/8 inches. So what is our volume? So if we look at cylinder, which is kind of how we're treating this, if we look down, it basically is a circle. And so the formula for the area of the circle is pi r squared. We don't have r, we've got d, diameter. Fortunately, that's an easier one because diameter is equal to 2 times radius, or radius is 1/2 diameter. So we get r squared. We square this side. We have to square this side. So we get r squared. 1/2 squared is 1/4. D squared. So that's the area. Then we calculate the volume. We just multiply it by the height. So the volume of our cylinder is pi divided by 4 pi times 1/4 times d squared times the height. And if we look it up, we can see that's kind of the formula for the volume of the cylinder. So let's plug in our numbers. So we've got pi, which is approximately 3.14159 divided by 4. So our diameter, 2 3/8. Let's make it easier for calculation. I'm going to convert that 3/8 to the decimal. 3 divided by 8, 0.375. So this times 2.375 squared times 5 7/8. We're going to convert 7/8 to the decimal, which is 5.875. So we multiply all of this together. 4.14159 divided by 4 times 2.375 squared times 5.875 gives me 26.0 inches cubed. But now here's the problem. This number that we just calculated is in inches cubed. We know that the bottles are 500 milliliters. So now we've got a full bottle is 500 milliliters. The one we just measured is 260. So we have to find a way to be able to go back and forth between these. And since we're going to be doing this process repeatedly, I would recommend going with converting milliliters to cubic inches. So, see if I've got that correlation. If not, we'll just have to look it up. And fortunately, that's something we can do pretty easily. And I don't think I have it, so I'll have to look that up. Oh, I have it right here, just off to the side. So, look this up on the internet, and 1 cubic inch is equal to 16.39 milliliters. So, if I divide both sides by 16.39, we get our unit. We get 1 inch cubed divided by 16.39 milliliters is equal to 16.39 divided by 16.39 is 1. So now, if you multiply anything by 1, you get that same number, that same entity. So I go back up here now to my 500 milliliters, multiply this by 1 inch cubed divided by 16.39 milliliters, because this is equal to 1. So 500, this volume times 1 still gives us the same volume. But when we look here, we've got milliliters on top, milliliters on the bottom, so the units cancel out, leaving us with inches cubed. So we punch this into our calculator, 500 divided by 16.39, 30.5. 30.5 cubic inches. So, our full bottle has a volume of 30.5. That first bottle that we tested had a volume of 26.0 cubic inches. So we're going to take that data now and kind of generate a table for us to look at. Alright, so here's an example of our data table that we used. We've got our 4 bottles, 1, 2, 3, 4, diameter, and so the diameter is always going to be the same because we have the same measuring bottle that we use. So that's always going to be 2.375 inches. What's going to be changing, potentially, will be the height of the water. So for our first one, it was 5.875 inches, and then we did our calculation, pi over 4, diameter squared times h, which gave us 26 for that first bottle. So that first bottle had a volume of 26 cubic inches. So we'll now repeat this for the next 3 bottles, 2 through 4, document our results, and tabulate our volumes.